Welcome to the OpenPilot tutorial for updating your bootloader firmware. First thing we need to do is to ascertain what version bootloader you're running. So if we come to the ground control station, I always recommend that it's best to make sure that you have the latest ground control station installed on your computer. That can be found on the OpenPilot wiki site on the software downloads. At the time of doing this video, the latest version for the CC3D is yet to be released, so the version is February 1, 2012. This tutorial was done in October 2012. In the next week or so after this tutorial, there will be a newer version, so make sure that is downloaded and installed before doing this tutorial. So we come back to the ground control station, we go to the firmware page. From here we need to connect our board. At present it's not connected in. You'll see down the bottom here the board, my board, is actually plugged in. That's only just for the video, so it makes it easier for me. I'll be plugging it in and out of the computer. Right. Now there's a couple of ways of doing this. Once it's plugged in, you hit Halt, which is the way that it's set on the wiki site, and then you go through the process. For Mac users, you use the Rescue button. Now Rescue can be used for Windows as well. I'm running Windows, so for this tutorial, so it crosses both platforms, I'll just use the Rescue button. So at present the board is not plugged in. So what I'll do is click on Rescue. You'll see the prompt come up here to plug your board in. Once you plug your board in, it will pop up and show you your board. Now you'll see here is the bootloader version. Mine is bootloader version 3, which is the latest version at the time of doing this tutorial. If you're doing this for a CC3D, more than probably it is version 3 already. All the boards should be released with the latest version. But for copter control, it could be version 0, 1 or 2. So you need to upgrade to version 3. To do this, what we need to do first is to download the bootloader software. So again, if we go back to the wiki site, we go to the bootloader update site. Again, the address is written up here for you. It will show you a written explanation of this tutorial and allow you to download the firmware. Now as you can see, there's two different firmware here. One is for copter control, the other one is for copter control 3D, which are the newer boards coming out. So what you need to do is click on the relevant link for what you want to upgrade, select save, select a folder where you want to save that, and save that file off. I won't do that as I've already saved it, so you would normally go save. So from here you can see on the wiki site it has an explanation of how to do it. It also shows you the LED behavior that you can see in the bottom of the video on my board of what each of the different slow or fast blinking of the blue LED is for. Okay, so to do the update, now because we've already done the rescue, the board's already ready to have the new firmware uploaded. So to do this, we click on Open. Now what we need to do is to find where we saved that bootloader software to. As you can see, I have CC and CC3D. Now mine's just a copter control board that I'm doing for this tutorial, so I'll select that and then select the file that I've downloaded. Okay, next we hit Flash. Wait for it to finish. It'll come up with upload successful. Now from here we need to boot the board. So if we come up the top here, you have a boot button. Click on it. Now you'll notice down the bottom here that the blue lights are blinking. Now when they finish blinking, When the blue light goes out completely, you need to count to 10. And then what you do is you unplug it from the USB. I like to wait just another 10 seconds again. And what we do is a rescue again. So you click rescue, wait for the prompt to appear, plug your board back in. It will pop up here again. Now it will show the latest version that you've just installed. So if it was version 1 before, it should now say version 3, which is the latest bootware firmware at the time of doing this tutorial. So from here we have to upload the firmware for the ground control station into your board. So again, you go back to open. Now it should open up into the correct folder straight away. You don't have to search for this. It's already comes with your ground control station. So you'll see that there's 2 files here. It's the copter control file that you need to do. Don't be concerned if you have a CC3D, it is the same one. So select it, go open, and then again hit flash. Now once we're finished flashing, we have to again reboot the board. So you'll see again that the upload was successful. So next step is to reboot the board again. So you click on boot, wait, you'll notice that the blue lights on the board have changed, and now it should all pop up with your telemetry for your board, the diagnostics for your board. Now you'll see the green and the red. The red means that there's nothing plugged into the servo outputs or the RC inputs. When you have your board connected to in your vehicle and you have your receiver plugged in, these will all be green as well. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you find it useful, and please visit us at OpenPilot. Thank you. Bye.